Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic Mod Monday. Today we have gas turbine power plant, winery and Toyota. So, approximately 55 mods were released in the last 2 weeks. They are absolutely amazing ones. Equinox Nova made a hotel that I cannot present it here. I had issues with the mod. I actually contacted him already. We'll see what the problem is. Probably something on my side. So there's absolutely amazing mods that didn't make it in this episode for one reason or the other. So you really need to go and check them out. Oolykee and gas turbine power plant, open cycle gas turbine power plant based on real building in Nota, Hungary. The original power plant was 2 times 100 megawatt peak power plant, peaking or peaker power plant, built between 1973 and 1975. In-game statistics: 30 workers, production 2,400 megawatt hours or 40 megawatts, consumption 30 tons of oil. Yeah. And 4 high voltage connections. The mod also includes an oil pump house as a separate building. Yes, this is absolutely amazing. So let's check out the models. These are 2 models that we are talking about. This is a pump house. I actually love that this is a part of this because this is pumping the oil from the storage to the power plant itself. This is the power plant. I did not check the original one. Were chimneys really this short? If they are, that's interesting, maybe even cool. And I love the design here. Looks like some evil tower or something of doom, but the textures on it, they're absolutely amazing. Come on, look at this. You even have these coils around these power cables. I think they are just resistors or isolation from the high voltage. Absolutely stunning. This is probably, I would say, my favorite mod this Mod Monday and my new favorite power plant. Like I said, this is gonna be the episode of favorites. Now this is the small underground pumping station, and let's go and compare it to vanilla ones. Right, pumping station first. Vanilla, 15,000, 14,000. This one is 5,000. So it's a little bit more cheaper. Why is it so? I'm actually not sure. So let's go and try to build this cheaper. Look at this. This one has 4 inputs. That would be, I believe, 2 underground, 2 overground. Let's see if we can connect some of the pipes here. So, okay. F3. Okay, that would be underground one. And is this overground? Maybe it is. No, overground. Yeah, this is the overground. The other one was underground. And this one here, maybe we have to remove this one. Let me show you how it works. Here we go, underground. Yeah, it can do either or. So this automatically prevents the lower one if it's connected. Then the upper one cannot be connected. Let's do the 2 underground over here and the second one, and then can we do this one? No, you can't. What about the overground? If I try to go with the overground, then we go, no, you can't. You can choose either overground or underground. It makes perfect sense. It's definitely quite sensible, and I really like it. Anyway, so this is a little bit more affordable, but hey ho, things are, and I'm definitely gonna be using it. And we have the power plant. That would be the second thing. The power plant would be right over here with a nice Hungarian flag. Here we go. 30 tons of oil. It costs 153,000 rubles, which is cheaper than this one. Okay, looks like it's a little bit more affordable, both power plant and this, than vanilla one. Vanilla one has less than half productivity. It's more affordable power plant. There you go. I would tweak. Let's compare the sizes. Oh, it's much smaller as well. It's like a little bit modern. Look, it looks too nice to be not to be used in my books. I'm gonna be using this one. If you think that it's a cheery one, just because it's a couple 100,000 or 200,000 cheaper, it's quite expensive anyway. Anyway, for more details, link in the description of the video. Yano 288 and TAOL-Winery. There's something in Greek. I don't read Greek, sorry guys. Winery in the Association of Agricultural Cooperatives Lefkados. This is the short, probably TAOL. Lefkados. Okay, it's in Greek. This is winery based on a real building in Lefkada, Greece. The winery is now abandoned since 2015. Oh, that's sad. The production started in 1990s, built in 1949, expanded in 1980s, and closed in 1990s. Abandoned in 2015. Probably it was demolished as well. So in game, it requires 30 tons of crops and produces 8.3 tons of wine. That would be alcohol. Workers needed 85. Okay, that's a lot of workers, I have to say. That straight away tells me that it's not cheap to produce this much alcohol. I thought it was more automated than this. Nah, 1949 wouldn't have that much of automation. Capacities, 50 tons of alcohol, that's not too much, and 80 tons of crops, I believe that's pretty realistic. Can we compare this to something? Yeah, of course we can. First of all, let's see the building itself. It looks like it's this looks like the expansion part, that it actually has, you know, different roof tiles, roof coverings. So I think it's gonna kind of looks obvious. You have a nice Greek things here that I have. Absolutely, I would say that the lower part here says Lefkados. Lefkados. Is this F? Really? Maybe it's Lefkados in Greece and Lefkados in English. But anyway, cool. We have here where the grapes are being like crushed, I believe. Right. What else do we have? Distilling, or no, not distilling. The fermentation, I believe. This would be water or something. No, great details. Roof tiles on this side, a little bit off. I have to say, a little bit foggy. But the signs. Oh, look at the rusty windows. I mean, like, I know that this is a model how it looks right now, but like, you know, I don't like new buildings with a rusty window straight away when you build it. But hey ho, you know, there's no degradation in this game of the buildings like this, so we can't really compare it. Anyway. So let's go for distilleries. So this is the TAOL we have here, 62,000 compared to brewery. It's twice the price. Productivity is more or less the same, so definitely not a cheaty one. It has a little bit less workers. I expected even less than that, but hey, 85 workers to produce 8.5 tons of alcohol, where the vanilla one is 6 tons of alcohol. Twice the price, definitely not a cheaty mod. For more details, you have a link in the description of the video. We have VTEC 3T Toyota Corolla E80. The Toyota Corolla E80 is the 5th generation of Corolla nameplate, available in-game from 1983 to 1994 US dollars. Police car also available. No, I won't make it E86. Learn to model if you want one. Obviously, he was already asked for this. Ruvia Deep L, Toyota Corolla. Okay, we have a description in the Russian as well. Right, so I learned something recently, that Toyota Corolla is one of the most produced car model in the world. Like, the people would think, I don't know, Volkswagen Beetle or maybe Golf or something like that, but no, it's actually Toyota Corolla. Actually, that's what I think, and that's what I read, and it makes perfect sense. The Corolla was being produced for a long time. Now, this is Toyota Corolla, comes in two models. We're gonna check them both out. First of all, let's see if we can compare any pricing. If we go for the personal cars, we have a Volkswagen Beetle, 1,500 rubles. Toyota Corolla is 2,000 and 1,600 rubles, so it's more expensive than the vanilla ones, so this is not a cheaty model. Okay, that being put aside, it comes in various different colors. Actually, there's quite a few of them. We can go for red, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different colors, and then we have the other one, white, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 5 and 6 colors. Oh no, so yeah, I think it's the 6 and 6 colors or so. Anyway, so you have two different models, KE70 and KE70 sedan, and we have the TE71 liftback. You can see both of these cars, how different they are. You can see the sedan over here and liftback, these four models over here. I purchased in a couple of different colors, green, black, whatever, you can see that. It's really good model. I think it's the most used car in the world, or most produced model of a car in the world, and definitely belongs in this game as well. Now, we already checked that it's not a cheaty mode, so there you go. Oh, I forgot to say something. Oh, right. Arigato Kichiro Toyota. Right, this is Hotel Park by Equinox Nova. I just wanted to say that this wasn't my first choice of the hotel. It was Hotel Iris Veres. I could not install that mod for some reason. I am gonna double check it now. It's still ticked in my Steam, but I can't find that hotel. For some reason I can't construct it, so I went for this Hotel Park because Equinox Nova released 3 models and they're absolutely perfect. So we're gonna cover Hotel Park instead of the Iris. So right, let's go with the details of the mod first. So This is needs 7 workers, houses 49 tourists, hotel park Široki Brijeg, that would be in today's Bosnia and Herzegovina. It was built in 1975 under the project of Enver Jahic. That's it, that's all description we have, so let's check out this hotel. Right, if I ever go and click on the game, here we go. Of course, there's nothing to discuss here. Look at the brickwork here, it looks absolutely perfect. Even little things like extra chairs in the back. This is probably entrance to the kitchen. Of course, hotel for only few rooms. You can see that it's not big hotel, and it's quite realistic to have only 49 people that can be in there, and the whole kitchen and everything. Like this is probably indoor dining, outdoor dining, and of course probably half of the building is part of the building is for kitchen and utility and maintenance and all. Absolutely perfect model. Okay, what about how much does it cost? And that's the most important thing in the world. Hotel Park costs 23,000 compared to vanilla. This would be twice the size. It's more expensive than vanilla one. If you go for bigger hotels, again, Hotel Park 49. This one's 100. It literally costs as much as the biggest one. This one has 70. The smallest one, definitely never. Equinox Nova never made anything cheaty, as far as I know. Okay, I'll never say never. But anyway, perfect mod. I'm gonna be using it. See you in the next one. Department store Partizan by Equinox Nova. This is the department store Partizan. Hello everyone, today I present you the Partizan department store. The department store is a product of experimentation with various geometric bodies in the 3D software blender. The design of the building was inspired by various department stores throughout Yugoslavia. It employs 32 workers, can receive 320 customers. First, my new favorite shopping center. Again, I said this is new favorites. By the way, the other mod that I could not present from Equinox Nova would be probably my new favorite hotel. So that would be 3 models. That would be my new favorites. This is a shopping center. It's quite a big one. It even has a cafe in the top. I think it wouldn't be. I think it wouldn't be a mistake if we put this as a restaurant as well. Maybe a building without collision that can be connected, you know, like an invisible building that has a separate entrance or even the same entrance, and people can access the rooftop for, you know, beers and this kind of stuff. I don't think that would be the worst thing in the world. This is absolutely beautiful model, as you can see. Yeah, it's 3D models, all of it. Wow, it's just absolutely gorgeous. I don't know what to tell you. Beautiful building, my new favorite. What about the price of the building? So if we go to people and their amenities, we go to shopping center, we have the department store Partizan, 37,000 rubles. The vanilla one is 93. Okay, that's significantly more. The smaller shopping center will be 15,000. Yeah, this one will be 15,000, can go for 150 people at the same time. This one can 320, this one can do 320. Let's go here one more time. 320 and costs more than double. So compared to the small one, definitely it's not cheaty, and compared to the big one, well, it's way smaller than the big one. I think it's quite realistic, and again, my favorite building, new favorite building, you're gonna see it in my Let's Plays. Tarnet 18 and Österreich Small School. Okay, so let's go and read everything about it. So we have the greetings and salutations to you, dear player. I am happy to present a new addition to Austrian Empire-inspired models project from in the form of the small rural school. School is based on a real building from Worcester, Bohemia, and serves as a school for up to 72 students. To archive this, it employs achieve this, it employs 6 workers and 8 teachers. Okay, that's reasonable. 72 students, that would be 3 classes. It could be even in the village related would be even less if you have different shifts when people go to school or kids go to school. So the size is perfect. It's not overwhelming. It's not too big. It's something definitely that you're gonna see in like my Let's Plays in the old towns of our towns. And in details, it's nice. It can be a little bit more detailed, like clearer signs on the building. You have here 1908, it says here Obecna Škola, I believe. That means in Czech or Slovak or Czechoslovak, means the elementary school. I thought initially that it means in Balkans we call Vienna. We call it Bécs, and Bécska Škola or Vienna School is kind of like if you have a like classical education and you're fancy and all, you would have the Vienna School or Austrian school. Anyway, this is a really beautiful model. Let's compare it to vanilla. How much does it cost? So if you go to a school system, you can see it here all the way in the end, 8,000 rubles for 72 kids. Vanilla one is 120 kids, and it's a little bit more expensive. I think its realistic price is comparable to vanilla one, so definitely not a cheating mod. Link in description of the video. Jutland or Jutland, Breslau corner house of the 19th century pack. 4 old corner houses from Wroclaw with various quality of living. Collisions are disabled. Perfect. Collisions, when they're disabled, that means you can connect them closely to each other and they look absolutely gorgeous. So if you want to build an old town that has irregular shape, this is something that you want to need. These houses are not perfectly shaped. This is the OCD people's nightmare, I'm telling you. But still something that you can squeeze in, well, more or less anywhere in your city. You can see here that some of these pieces fit quite nicely to each other. So you have 4 different buildings. They have 85%, 85, 62 and 76. So these two have the same living standard, even though this one also looks like it's part of this, or at least can fit next to it. Look at this. This is a dead-end school, so here you can put something next to it, and then here as well looks like you should be able to put something next to it. So I believe this is the 3 models that you can combine with each other. Now let's see. We said that this one is 108 people, 72, 27, and 92. Okay, let's play with this for a second. Right, let's compare the price-wise. We know that the most expensive buildings in vanilla are 20,000. These all are 27, 7,000 here for the smallest part. Price-wise, I don't even have to double-check this. This is definitely more expensive than vanilla with the same capacities, but let's see if we can play with this. So this one is more or less the building on its own, so it's an old pack of buildings. I'm gonna skip this one, and we have this corner building that would be this one over here. Can we actually play and with this and make it maybe this way? It does have a road entrance. I'm not too crazy about that one because of the road. I don't like buildings, residential buildings that have road access to it. Maybe I shouldn't be combining these two together. Let's try the this one doesn't fit perfectly here. Doesn't even fit here. Does it fit somewhere in this general area? Yeah, it looks like it might fit over here. It's a little bit bigger. I'm not really sure if this actually is supposed to fit in here. But we're gonna try it nevertheless. We can see the architecture of the windows, if it should fit in with each other or not. Huh, interesting. Windows, looks like it fits next to this one somewhere. Ah, what the hell, let's try it. Is it perfect? Let's try to make it, no. I think this might be looking a little bit better. I'm gonna try it in this direction as well, just to see how it's gonna fit next to each other. So if we place it like this, not sure if these buildings are even supposed to be placed next to each other, but let's quickly build them and see how it goes. Huh. The color is a little bit off, but it looks like it's similar to this one over here. It is a little bit taller building as well. So I'm not 100% sure which one would... no, definitely not this one. So it would be somewhere close to this building over here. Maybe it can be built over this window. But anyway, you can always play around with this one. This is really, really nice details, absolutely gorgeous buildings. And of course, as we checked, not a cheaty mod. More information in the link in the description of the video. I give you Colonia Aelium challenge by the ministry. Welcome to Colonia Aelium, a small and beautiful area. After a small war between Skydrift Republic and Alpen Democratische Republic, the result, Skydrift claimed the Aelium and its resources. You, as a new colonial administrator, should develop this region, reconstruct all damage dealt by the war, and make sure the locals won't make any troubles. As a colony, your main duty is to export 70% of your resources to Skydrift, but as more develop you get, and as more of locals are assimilated, this percentage will decrease exponentially. Okay, there's a description what you need to do. This is a challenge. You need to go to the link in the description of the video to check more about it. Now, we're just gonna go and cover the basics. How does the map look like? It's more or less 50% land, 50% sea. You have NATO border crossing on the island here. It's gonna be challenging to build a bridge or even the ferry line across, so don't expect much there. You have sea connections to both NATO countries, huge connections, and you have something like a Corinth Canal here connecting it to the Soviet countries. You have a couple of settlements. You have a tourist area over here inland. You have a demolished airport. Let's go and check all of those out. We're gonna just shrink this real quickly. As you can see, you have a demolished airport with some helicopters that you can use for starting funds. And then we have the tourist area over here with a nice lake hotel, not hotel, but the pub restaurant on the hilltop overlooking the beautiful lakeside here. You can see even beaches, so you can start earning some money with tourism. A little bit of agricultural area over here, a couple of agricultural areas on the other side as well. If you go here on the coast, you can see here that this is, I have no idea, this is construction area. We have farming area in this neighborhood, and we have some dead-end road over here. Resource-wise, it's quite dense. Like, it's not a lot of resources, but they are dense. For example, this coal, I already checked, it's 99%, so practically 100%. Iron is similar in and close to your main mining areas. Oil is a little bit far away. That's going to be a challenge. Uranium, you can find some inland, and of course you have bauxite on the north side of the canal. You're going to have to develop infrastructure first to access this bauxite. Okay, that's it. A couple of negative sides I can say about the map. It has really sharp edges, but bear in mind that things like Corinth Canal in Greece is designed similarly like this, so this is not something new, these sharp edges, but it's a little bit on the sharp side for my liking. You have a big nice flatlands in the middle of the map that you can develop, and especially in the coastal area, so heads up on that. And of course, where we had our Mine Monday, it's a nice place for a city if you want to do some import-export based economies. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna leave it here with the map. Okay, let's go real quickly in the mods that were released in last 2 weeks, since Oolykee was away. Last week we didn't have Mod Monday. It was Louisiana State House and the Two-Door Iron Industries by Mr. Novu. So we have new gas turbine power plant. Go and check out the big container loading. I think it was reported that it wasn't working properly, but I think it was fixed by now. Toyota, of course, a lot of maps were released. You have Chinese maps. You have the Turner Rocker. Yeah, let's go with that. Model CA10 for early starts. We have the winery, and this is the Hotel Iris that I couldn't install. Of course, we Volkansk map. This is 1:2 scale of Patagonia, south of Chile, and the fjords there. We have a couple of maps by Morkup, and of course, we have Equinox Nova's models here. A lot of residential buildings that we didn't include here, and they definitely belong there. And Ryan the Skinny has the Deca wheel. I'm gonna butcher the name, Deca wheel, and of course the small wagon pack for the same locomotive, for the same engine. You need to go for that if you're gonna install your early starts, if you wanna play your early starts. Now, on the last couple of days, the release was department store Partizan that we had in today's video. We have Osobna Stanica, that means the train station. Osobna will be personal station, I believe, by Stefan 1980. He released a lot of these models, weird models, that you need to go and check all out if you're interested in that. Of course, you have Zvolensky Zamok, that would be probably a castle. Zvolensky, I'm not sure what that means, that's probably the name of the castle. Crimea as a map, that's an interesting one, controversial, we love those. And then we go for a mud train by Mr. Novo. This is a train that goes on the roads. It's actually a train that is converted that it can go as a bus on roads, and he suggests that this should be used to run on the mud roads, so that's why it's called mud train. Again, Morkup released a lot of new maps. Bible Joe Season 5 map. We have Lower Dawn Uninhabited, that's Dawn River and Dawn River Valley. We have a cargo station, and of course Österreich Small School, or Austrian Small School, and another map from Morkup. There's a lot of mods that were released in the last 2 weeks, so you need to go and check them out. I'm pretty sure that it's 55 mods released, but you need to go and check it out for yourself. There's a wonderful community we have, and please go and find something for yourself. Have a nice one. I'm gonna say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, you have the description of the video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye bye.